Hey you guys, today we're going to be looking at Marluxia from Chain of Memories. I'll be looking for hot takes on Luxia's next, so drop those down in the comments or look out for my tweet in the coming weeks and I may pick a comment. Also, before the video starts, I want to briefly show the newly opened YouTube memberships, which are not newly opened at this point, but if you want to support me, why not join the channel? You get some nice perks to it. Like always, this series will be looking at both the original GBA version of Chain of Memories as well as the remixed version released on the PS2. I actually did a breakdown on the second phase of Marluxia a couple years back now when Marluxia was getting all of her lore dropped. Because of that, I'm just going to link to that video and only cover the first phase in this video. I know some people might not be happy with that, but I really didn't want to rehash the entire second phase when I've already done it before. So without further ado, let's look at Marluxia, the final fight in Sora's route. Marluxia has 3 cards and 3 slates. The first card we're looking at is his striking card. This has a yellow background and has a slight difference between the versions. The GBA version has Marluxia doing a quick dash forward with the scythe. I actually really like how the flash of light blinds you for a second, revealing Marluxia already behind you finished with his attack. In Recom, this attack has a red background and has Marluxia dashing around behind you before slashing at you quickly. He'll then do a spinning strike before doing a 1-2 hit. Next is the striking card with the red background. In the GBA version, this has Marluxia doing a slash that sends forward a blast of magic. In the Recon version, Marluxia does 2 slashes, each time shooting out blades of magic that arc out towards you. These blades of magic are a bit difficult to dodge, though if you're a certain distance away, you can be missed by the attack. His last attack is a blue card. In the GBA version, Marluxia slams the hilt of his scythe on the ground, creating a shockwave. In Recom, it is a bit more in-depth. An aura of magic and dark thorns bursts around Marluxia as he spins his scythe in front of himself. He then spins and slashes twice, creating 3 almost flame-like casts of magic around you. These are similar to the aura he has at the beginning of the cast. These will circle in towards you, and if you are caught, will suspend sword in the air before Marluxia dashes in to strike. You can dodge this, but it lasts a very long time, so it's best to break it as soon as you can. Now let's look at the slates that Marluxia can use in this fight. The GBA version has 2 slates, while Recom has 3. Blossom Shower is the first slate made up of 2 blue cards and a red background card. In the GBA version, Marluxia raises a hand and rose petals circle out covering the arena. In the Recon version, this is a pretty incredible slate. Marluxia teleports in front of you and does a spin as 3 discs appear around him to slice at you. This happens 3 times before he teleports and shoots out a shockwave as rose petals appear in the air. Another hit goes out as the shockwave locks into place, creating a circle around Marluxia. He glows with a pink aura as he directs the petals to fly towards you. That scythe is made up of 1 of each card and has Marluxia holding a scythe up above his head before he does a 2-handed slash that has an energy slice through part of the room. In Recon, Marluxia actually teleports into the air, spinning as he raises the scythe up. He strikes down, causing a blast to carve up the ground, exploding after a second. He then spins the scythe and follows up with another strike before spinning it again and finishing with 1 final slice. Drop Shot is unique to Recon and is made up of 2 red background cards and a yellow. This has Marluxia teleporting above you and slamming his scythe down, creating a shockwave and cracks along the floor. This explodes after a second. This is really similar to an attack he does in the Keyblade Graveyard in Kingdom Hearts 3 actually. And that's all the attacks. Marluxia does have a support card he will use as well as an elixir. Here's his item use animation. Marluxia's support card is Double Slate. This will make any slate or combo repeat. It also gives you resistance to fire, ice, lightning, and slate attacks, but you'll be weak to physical attacks. Defeating Marluxia nets you his support card. There are also a number of quotes said during slates and reloading cards that I'll play here.
Prepare. Heart will be scattered. Your heart shall be judged. Let's go! Freeze! So you are a hero.
And I think that is all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the card on screen to see my full series on Chain of Memories. If you enjoyed this, I've done a ton of breakdowns on the Kingdom Hearts series, so be sure to check them out by clicking the cards on the screen. I'll also do some Final Fantasy XIV ones if that's up your alley as well. Subscribe or share this video, and I will see you in the next one. If you want to support this channel, I've opened up memberships and also have a Patreon. A huge thank you to everyone who has supported me on both those platforms. Their names will be on screen right now.